Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello students of 7th grade. Welcome to Introduction of Environmental School Programs. And today we are going to discuss about bullying. So, let's start now.
Anak-anakku, kita lanjutkan materi MPLS berikutnya. Hari ini kita akan dalami materi tentang perilaku membuli. Anak-anakku harus ketahui bahwa perilaku bully itu dilarang dalam Islam. Maka dari itu, kalau kita merasa diri kita seorang muslim, kita harus menghindari perilaku bully. Kenapa? Karena Rasulullah bersabda dalam hadisnya, al-muslimu lil muslimi kal bunyani yashuddu ba'duhu ba'don. Seorang muslim dengan muslim yang lainnya itu ibaratkan sebuah bangunan yang saling menguatkan antara satu bangunan dengan bangunan yang lainnya. Hadis riwayat Bukhari Muslim. Anak-anakku, sebagai seorang muslim, kita ketika melihat saudara kita tersakiti, harusnya kita merasa sakit juga. Artinya, kita jika merasa sebagai saudara sesama muslim harus saling menjaga agar tidak menyakiti saudara muslim yang lain. Sebagai seorang muslim, harusnya kita saling menguatkan, kita saling memberikan motivasi dan semangat kepada muslim yang lainnya, bukan sebaliknya. Jadi, sebagai seorang muslim tidak boleh menyakiti. Sebagai seorang muslim harus saling menjaga muslim yang lainnya agar tidak tersakiti. Anak-anakku, kita diciptakan oleh Allah dengan sebaik-baiknya bentuk. Allah berfirman dalam Al-Quran surat At-Tin ayat 4. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Laqad khalaqnal insana fi ahsani taqwim. Telah kita ciptakan manusia dalam sebaik-baiknya bentuk. Ayat tersebut menjelaskan kepada kita bahwa kita sebagai manusia telah diciptakan oleh Allah. Jasmani kita itu adalah bentuk yang terbaik di antara makhluk-makhluk Allah yang lainnya. Di dalam diri kita terdapat kelengkapan fisik. Ketika kita menemukan, melihat saudara-saudara kita, sesama manusia yang lain, memiliki kekurangan fisik, harusnya kita tidak boleh mencela mereka. Kita jangan menghina mereka. Kita jangan mengolok kekurangan fisik mereka. Ketika kita menghina kekurangan fisik saudara-saudara kita sesama manusia, itu artinya kita telah menghina ciptaan Allah. Kalau itu yang kita lakukan, maka kita telah melakukan bully kepada saudara kita yang lain. Baiklah anak-anakku, kita harus ketahui, kita harus sadari bahwa bully itu juga berasal dari diri kita sendiri. Artinya, seseorang itu juga dapat membuli dirinya sendiri. Apa maksudnya? Di dalam tubuh manusia itu terdapat segumpal daging. Itu adalah hati. Ketika hati manusia itu berisi penyakit-penyakit hati, maka yang terjadi, manusia itu tidak akan tenang dalam hidupnya. Karena penyakit hati yang bersemayam di dalam hatinya itu akan menjadikan dirinya itu tersiksa dalam hidupnya. Rasulullah bersabda dalam hadis, "Ala wa inna fil jasadi mudghatun idza sholahat sholahal jasadu kulluhu wa idza fasadat fasadal jasadu kulluhu ala wahyal qalbu." Yang artinya, ketahuilah sesungguhnya dalam tubuh manusia itu ada segumpal daging. Jika segumpal daging itu baik, maka akan baik seluruh tubuh manusia. Dan jika segumpal daging itu buruk, maka akan buruk seluruh tubuh manusia. Ketahuilah bahwa segumpal daging itu adalah hati manusia. Hadis riwayat Bukhari Muslim. Anak-anakku, dari hadis yang sudah disebutkan, harus kita sadari bahwa hati kita ini akan menentukan apakah hidup kita ini akan tenang, akan nyaman, atau sebaliknya. Ketika di dalam hati kita bersemayam penyakit hati, contoh, apa saja penyakit hati itu? Iri, dengki, tamak, kufur, takabur. Saya contohkan salah satu, rasa iri. Kalian semuanya pasti punya teman. Kalian terkadang ketika kalian melihat kelebihan teman kalian, kalau kita melihat kelebihan orang lain, ada muncul perasaan bahwa teman kita itu lebih baik dari kita. Kemudian di situ diikuti oleh perasaan iri. Bagaimana perasaan iri itu? Perasaan iri itu adalah kita merasa tidak senang dengan teman kita yang lebih dari kita. Mungkin dari segi fisiknya atau dari segi yang lain yang lebih dari diri kita. Ketika kita merasa tidak senang dengan teman kita, maka disitulah penyakit hati, rasa iri itu akan muncul dalam diri kita. Seseorang yang iri kepada orang lain, maka itu indikasinya adalah orang tersebut sudah terserang penyakit hati. Ketika dia sudah iri dengan orang lain, maka dia akan seringkali menghabiskan waktunya memikirkan orang yang lebih dari dirinya, kemudian dia secara otomatis hidupnya tidak akan tenang. Itu salah satu contoh adalah kalau kita membuli diri sendiri secara tidak langsung. Ketika kita memunculkan rasa iri kepada orang lain, itu berarti kita membuli diri sendiri. Contoh penyakit hati yang lain, sombong. Kita itu terkadang nggak menyadari rasa sombong itu terkadang kita lakukan. Contoh, kamu ketika istirahat, mungkin kamu kumpul sama teman, kamu cerita sama teman tentang kesenangan kamu, tentang pengalaman kamu di rumah. Mungkin kamu di rumah habis dibelikan mama iPhone misalkan. Nah, teman yang kamu ceritakan itu, kita tidak tahu apakah dia punya handphone bahkan atau tidak. Nah, ketika kita bercerita seperti itu, secara tidak langsung kita sudah menyombongkan diri kita sendiri. Itu akan mengundang penilaian teman kita tentang diri kita. Oh, temanku sombong. Nah, itu contoh sederhana perilaku membuli diri sendiri. Tanpa kita sadari, itu akan menyinggung perasaan orang lain.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Thus on the first, there are two good names of Allah called Asma'ul Husna, Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim. Ar-Rahman, Allah is the most gracious, and Ar-Rahim, Allah is the most merciful. Because Allah has Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim, so we as humans must love each other without differentiating of religion, race, or physical appearance. Allah said in Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 11, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya ayyuhalladzina amanu la yaskhar qaumun min qaum asa an yakunu khairan minhum wala nisa'un min nisa'in asa an yakunna khairan minhunna wala talmizu anfusakum wala tanabazu bil alqab bi'sal ismul fusuqu ba'dal iman wa man lam yatub fa ulaika humudz zalimun. O you who have believed, let not the people ridicule another people. Perhaps they may be better than them. Nor let women ridicule other women. Perhaps they may be better than them. And do not insult one another, and do not call each other by offensive nicknames. Wretched is the name of disobedience after one's faith, and whoever does not repent, then it is those who are the wrongdoers. Allah also said in Surah Al-Humazah, verse 1, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wailul likulli humazatil lumazah. Woe to every soner and mocker. For those verses, we can conclude that one form of bullying behavior is to denounce and curse others. The perpetrators of bullying will get a loss in their lives. Actually, we as Muslims are brothers and sisters. So, we must love each other without hurting, mocking, and degrading people.
Bullying can happen to anyone at any age, in any walk of life. Not only in the real world, as bullying also happens in cyberspace. It is unfortunately very common, so please do not feel that you are alone. Other people go through similar situations and have an understanding about how you may be feeling.
So, what is bullying? Bullying is someone who uses their strength or power to frighten or hurt someone who is weaker. And what is the cause of bullying? There are some causes of bullying. It is easier to judge an action than to judge a person's motive for action. However, we need to try to recognize the reasons why someone acts bully. First, face the pressure. Second, a victim of bullying. Third, envy. Fourth, difficulty in controlling emotions. Fifth, lack of love from parents. And the last, lack of empathy for someone. Next, the factors of a child being a victim. When a child has a physical appearance that is considered different from other children, and they can make material to intimidate them. Next, the differences of race. This generally happens when a child of various race enters one nation and is considered a minority. Next, having little friends. So be an individual who is easy to get along with and has many friends. How about the kinds of bullying? Physical bullying. What is a physical bullying? Physical bullying is an act of oppression relating to the physical. This action can have short and long-term effects, like hitting, kicking, pushing, and the others. And next, verbal bullying. What is a verbal bullying? Verbal bullying is verbal behavior that generally is not dangerous at first, but if it continues, it can affect the victim, like calling parents' names, insulting, and taunting. Next, social bullying. The type that is often veiled. This action can be done without having to be seen by the victim. Spreading untrue gossip, expanding evil jokes, inviting others to isolate someone. Next, cyberbullying. What is a cyberbullying? This type of operation is happening in cyberspace, like accompanying email or writing messages, pictures, and videos that hurt, spreading bad gossip in cyberspace, impersonating another person, or using another person's account without permission. Next, we talk about the impact of bullying. children who are bullied can have negative physical and mental health. In fact, there are long-term and short-term impacts on the victims. Here are some of the side effects that can occur. Depression and anxiety. Health complaints. Declining achievements. Can relate to very cruel actions. And next, how to deal with bullying. There are some ways how to deal bullying. First, they can lose power if you are strong and not checking. The point is, don't reply, but be strong, firm, and polite. Next, we will gain strength if we establish relationship with loyal friends. Use simple and unemotional language. Remain too polite and professional while defining the boundaries you want firmly. Fight at the right time. Sometimes what you have to do with bullies is to wait. Help friends who are victims. And if bullies occur on social media, bullies are usually very active in bringing you down. If this is responded with anger, that is what they are waiting for. Ignore as much as possible. Let them tired by themselves. and show the offender that what the perpetrator is doing is not a good and even dangerous thing. Next, we discuss about the cases of bullying that happened at school. Kicking. Sadly,
Not long
they also
ago,
threw a punch
The
using the
cyberspace was
palm
again
handle,
triggered by the viral
but
bullying
the
video
victim
that
called
occurred
to
in
be silent
one of
and
the
cry.
schools in Indonesia. As we know, this is not the first time. There have been many cases of bullying that finally made these victims willing to kill their own lives. The first is the student of Muhammadiyah Junior High School was bullied by 3 students. The video showed that 3 students persecuted a student by beating and kicking. Sadly, they also threw a punch using the palm broom handle, but the victim could be silent and cry. The second case, the student of 16 Malang Junior High School was bullied by 7 students. MS was persecuted of 7 students. The body of MS slipped through the floor, and his friends also occupied the MS hand until his middle finger no longer functions and made him have to undergo amputation surgery. The third case is the student of Pekanbaru caught bullying. FA was bullied by classmates, not only caught acts of violence, his money seized and threatened not to tell his parents. Then, to his friends, hit up the FA with a wooden photo frame that made him fracture in the nose. The protection of the right to the children has been guaranteed in the 1945 Constitution of the Republic of Indonesia. Article 28B paragraph 2 states that every child has the right to survival, growth and development, and is entitled to protect from violence and discrimination.
The last we discussed about how to implement a bullying prevention in order not to be happened in our madrasah. Madrasah minimize bullying by the morning habitual activities. We try to instill good habits to our students, such as read istighosa, read students' premises, and read the orders of madrasah. In order they will not do bad habits. One of them is bullying. So, don't bully, be a friend, and stop bullying. Thank you for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.